pretty, petty, unfiltered, babe. Spill the tea, say the name, never behave. Love, drama, late night secrets revealed. Pretty, petty, unfiltered, that's the deal. Unfiltered.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Pretty, Petty, and Unfiltered podcast. Cheers. Well, to me, it is Wednesday, but to everybody else, it's going to be Tuesday. Oh, and when you're looking at that, my foster cat came to join the podcast. I guess I could start out this segment then right away with the foster animal segment. The foster of the week is this little baby. Not sure how old he is. I've had him now for about a week. And he's got two little siblings. He's got two other kind of orange fluffy ones. Honestly, he is probably the most confident out of all of them. And I think I'm going to name him Tiger because he's got that little orange stripe. And he's just so freaking cute. So if you want to adopt little Tiger here, Tigger, let me know. I'll drop a comment below. He's not up for adoption just yet, but about one more week, he'll be set up with some vaccines, and then he'll get put on the website and Facebook and everything. So say goodbye to little Tiger right now, while he goes and runs and probably plays with his siblings and Romeo and Twyla. Bye bye. So this episode is going to be done kind of in like two parts because the phone I was planning on using is at 20%, so basically dead. And I was planning on just using it, have it plugged in while I record. But of course, the plug-in piece is not working. So now I have it on my wireless charging dock that I had from before. Lovely. So we'll see how long that takes to charge because I don't want to do an entire 20-minute or 30-minute podcast on here when I have stuff I need to read on my current iPhone. Because I actually got a few emails. Like, in the beginning of March, I had somebody email me one of their, like, traumatic stories with, like, somebody sending them dick pics. So she sent me, like, the story of it and then also the photos. So I want to discuss the story, say it, and then kind of explain what the photos look like. Yeah, so that has to happen when I have my other phone hooked up so that I can read it off my phone. And then I also have somebody, it's actually a couple from the UK. I'm like so happy and excited that somebody from the UK listens to this podcast, which is like super random and sweet. But yeah, anyways, they want advice, more like couple stuff, and they're having a baby. And they want like advice on that, plus like sexual advice and like relationships and stuff from like what a couple can do when someone's pregnant and stuff like that. So I'm going to need to find a guest or two to come on the podcast for next week. So I'm kind of looking for either a mom or a dad, I guess, or a couple that will come on and be open and willing to discuss that kind of topic because I don't have kids. I have fur babies. I don't have human babies. So I can't really give full-on advice about that. I can ask questions, but I can't really give advice other than like me Googling it and looking it up. So there's that. And happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that listen to this, or fur parents, fur mothers. I'm a fur mother who listen to this podcast. My house is kind of chaotic because I have 3 dogs and 6 cats, so it's a lot. It's constant little ninjas jumping all over the house, which is also very entertaining. And now that they're getting more confidence of coming out of the back bedroom, they are running all over the house and jumping and yeah. But then my cat Romeo and Twyla, they're both kind of sounding like raspy when they're trying to meow. So I'm hoping they're not sick, but when I Google like what could their symptoms be from, it talks about like a conjunctivitis or something, or possibly a cold, which I assume they would have gotten from the kittens because they were having like little boogery eyes. And the one orange cat still kind of has eyes like that I keep having to wipe all the time. But the gray cat, little Tiger here, is doing really good. His eyes have finally cleared up. Just the odd little eye crusty, but the other one, orange one's doing pretty decent. Only a little bit of eye crust, but the other one is still not doing great, which really sucks. And Max, my golden, I'll probably feature him next episode. He's not up for adoption yet either, but he actually goes to the vet on Wednesday. So I'll be taking him there for his vaccines. He's not neutered yet. Not sure when that will happen, but I know my best friend Kaylee actually like really wants a dog. But then my neighbor across the street also wants a dog. Yeah, so we'll see. Either way, he'll get adopted really fast because he's such a good freaking boy, and he's a golden retriever. Like, who doesn't want a golden retriever? Honestly, I don't know where to even look at the camera. Like, I feel like if I'm looking at myself, then I'm not really looking at you. If I'm looking at right at the camera. And it's weird because I don't have somebody else to talk to. I'm talking to myself, but talking to everybody listening. Yeah. Still a little rusty, but fuck. Last week's episode was an absolute fucking shit show. My phone crapped out twice, so I had to do a third one and like a little snippet. So at least it made like 20 minutes or something, but that was an interesting situation, to say the least. But I also had lots of people messaging me saying they were excited and happy that the podcast is back and that I'm doing it again and wishing me luck. And I am very thankful for all of you who are still listening, who came back from that bitch to now the Pretty Petty and Unfiltered podcast. Because it's still just, I'm still a little rusty, but getting better. Wine definitely helps. Cheers again, by the way. Okay, we're going to start off with some pop culture because, like, the sex kind of stuff that I want to talk about is on my phone that I have to wait till I can go on my other phone. So, what happened recently, if anybody was keeping up with the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuit, they settled randomly like a week before, a few days before they were supposed to go to trial. But I think she ended up paying all of his legal fees also because she's the one who wanted to settle. Honestly, absolute shit show because she was accusing him of like sexual harassment and all this other stuff, and then she had like 13 charges that she wanted to do, and then or 13 suits or whatever the fuck it was that she wanted, and then it got dropped down to 3 out of the 13 or 15 or whatever. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it was like boom, dropped. So Justin technically won. He definitely won like over social media, that kind of thing. Kind of like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation. Johnny Depp, like, he won, like, both ways, the media plus in court, and only claimed, like, $1. He just won, basically, his reputation back. But obviously, she had to pay for all of his legal fees. And now she lives in Europe, I think, somewhere. Good fucking riddance, that lady. Shitting on people's beds. Christ. What else? Oh, if anybody watches reality TV, oh my god, I need to talk to people about the Summer House drama that went down. Now, Summer House, if you don't know what it is, it's like a bunch of people who live in this house in the Hamptons in the summertime, and they're all like kind of close friends or best friends, and they bring some people in. I think I started it in like episode or season like maybe 4 or 5. Side note, funny thing is, I actually auditioned to be on that show. I remember going through my notebook, looking at stuff, like, and I was like, oh, throwing out old stuff, ripping out pages to keep new stuff. It was like, audition, this date, this time, possible title of the show is Summer House. And I'm like, oh my god, I totally forgot that I actually auditioned for that show. That was like, I auditioned for reality, or it's like a, well, I guess it's reality, it's a competition show. It was, I believe it was The $1 Million Secret because of the name of the show, and the description and everything was literally that. But they just didn't say $1 Million Secret. It's all about, can you keep a secret? Can you lie? All that kind of stuff. I mean, I had also applied to the Traders Canada. I wanted to apply to the Traders US, but you have to be a US citizen. But like in season 1 of Traders Canada, people on there were Americans. Like, come on. Oh my god. The cat in here just farted. And I'm getting stanked out here. Whew! Little tiger, get out of here. Go to the damn litter box and take a crap. Jesus Christ. I'm also feeling fucking hot because I'm in a velour outfit right now. My nice comfy Superstore velour outfit. Got my pants on and my nice... I actually have a cat scratch me in my chest. Fantastic. No wonder why I'm fucking itchy now. And, oh, and my dog Milo is now huffing and puffing at the gate because he wants to come see me. Milo, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break here and I'm gonna let him in. All right, and we are back. And I'm running out of wine, so that's life. And I got Milo in here and Charlie in here, and they're probably gonna knock into my tripod where my phone is being held. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Oh my god, when I look at myself in the camera and raise my eyebrows, I'm like, fuck, I need to get Botox, like, so bad. Well, now that I'm done getting laser acne, like, scarring remover, lasering done on my acne scarring, now I can get Botox. I can't get any more laser because you don't want that, like I said in the last episode. You don't want to get that in the summertime because it does the opposite purpose. But now when I get Botox, my forehead will be nice and perfect and no more lines, and I won't be able to move my forehead. People always, like, hate on Botox, but I feel like they think it's, like, I would do Botox, like, over here, on the side of my cheek, by my mouth, in my nose, under my eyeballs. It's like, no, I just need it in my forehead and then in between the eyebrows. That's literally it. I don't need no full frozen fucking face. Like, I won't go, like, who the fuck wants to do that? I ain't that crazy. And I don't like fillers. I don't like the way filler looks. I don't need, like, a big fat fucking lip that looks like a big cushion. Like, hard pass. Hard pass. No hate on people who do it, but, like, not me. It doesn't actually kind of hate on people who do it because it's not the greatest. I feel like people start doing it. They start out, like, a little bit and then it looks decent. And they're like, oh, it looks so good. Let's go bigger. Bigger is not always better, people, okay? That's like titties. Bigger's not always better because then your back fucking hurts. Maybe for guys, they want big-ass titties, but, like, your back hurts. Like, holy fucking shit. I know people who got reductions because their backs were hurting from their titties. Okay? Okay. Now, back to Summer House. Okay. Now, yes, I auditioned, blah, 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 blah. I was still at home when that was going on. I auditioned for that. It was a long time ago. Over, like, it's gotta be at least 10 years now, maybe? Something like that. Shit. Yeah, well, it could have been even, maybe 9. I don't know, I would have had to been at least 21. Because in the US, if they're 21 to drink. Yeah. Anywho. So, basically, there's this guy, Kyle, girl, Amanda. They met on Summer House. And they were, like, dating, and they ended up getting married. Absolute holy fucking shit show throughout their entire relationship. Every episode, I swear to God, you just see Amanda hating Kyle all the time. I don't know what it is with Kyle's either. That's a whole other story. But they're, like, always fighting constantly. And then this past summer, things just got, like, a whole worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And they end up separating. Now, there's this girl, Sarah, and this guy, what the fuck's, West is his name. And they were, like, off and on for a couple, I think 3 years they hooked up. And then they were, like, off and on. They were, like, good friends, best friends, blah, 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 blah. Then shit kind of exploded. Now, everybody finds out that West and Amanda were fucking and hanging out behind everybody's back, lying to absolutely everybody. Sarah is supposed to be Amanda's best friend. Okay? Supposed to be. So, obviously, that's a backstab. Ugh. In fucking sane. And this West guy's like a big player kind of guy, hooking up with all his people. And then Dave Portnoy just posted on Tea by the Sea that he was hooking up with some, what did he call her, old bag of nails from the Real Housewives of some fucking show. And she also was married or is married and had posted a photo on Instagram and tagged her husband and was like, I'd still love you even if you slept with or hooked up with or fucked or whatever, Amanda or West. It was like, whoo! So Jay was like, are they into some freaky shit? Like, are they, like, swinging and, you know, mixing it all up and going a little blender? Yeah, who fucking knows? Oh, my God. That's a whole shit show. I think they have one episode left of Summer House, then the reunion. They already recorded the reunion. Audio got leaked. Apparently there was 3 audios that got leaked. I only listened to the first one. It's basically everybody shitting on Amanda, and then Wes just kind of sitting there. But even though, like, Wes and, like, outlets is always like, oh, no, they should just blame me, don't blame her. But yet everybody's just shitting on her and he doesn't speak up. Typical fucking dude. Typical fucking dude. Doesn't want to own up to his bullshit. Yes, Amanda, totally in the wrong, but also West. You literally fucked over the girl that you say you're in love with and hooked up with and were friends again with and are supposed to be also kind of best friends or buddies with Kyle. Like, no bro code, no girl code. Everything's just like, the codes just got fucking ripped up and threw in the trash or in the fucking shredder. That's what fucking happened. Bomb. Drop. Pa. Yeah. So, that's happened in that reality TV show. Oh my god. So, I was also watching, these past, like, month, I was watching The Cleaning Lady. And I was like, I need a new show. Because when I work, I like to have something on the side. Otherwise, if it's just, like, quiet as fuck, then I just can't concentrate. And then I'm like, now I'm bored. Now I can't do this. And I'm, like, bouncing in my seat, right? So I started The Cleaning Lady. So good. Then I find out one of the lead actors died in real life. Had some sort of cancer. Oh my god, Milo. There's a cat underneath my chair and he's growling because he wants it. Leave the kitty alone. So, I'm like lusting after this guy in the lead. Then I find out that in real life he actually passed away. That was like a gut wrench. Fucking. That was like a stab to the stomach and heart and all that, all the above. Then I'm like, shit. Now I have to figure out what the last episode he's in. Because then I had to like prepare myself. And I still wasn't prepared. Because then I stopped watching the show for like a week or two. Because I just could not get past the fact that he would no longer be in the show. And then when they did have him in like the last episode, it was clearly, what is it called? Milo, leave the cat alone. What the fuck is it called? CGI. He definitely CGI face because his face was like beaming like it was like sunlight or something, and it's supposed to be because the car was going crashing and they were in the air, so it's like a sun just hit his face in the window, and then there's like guys in the show. But it was clearly obviously not him, but it was like, yeah. It was also weird seeing his face all with that stuff. And even there was a scene before that, you kind of see him a little bit on the side of his face. So they obviously had a double, but it was just like weird to see also. So now I am watching Queen of the South. Second time around. I've watched it once before. Now I'm onto it again. And the guy who plays James, Peter Gadot, I don't know if that's how you say his last name, fucking hot. He's still fucking hot. Because he was also in, what show was I watching that he was in? Oh my god, what's the show? He's like a guy that helps. Oh, I forget what his role is. But he was still hot as hell. Milo, leave the kitty alone. It's like being parasocial, even though I don't even know these people, only just see social media. You always just kind of wish yourself, maybe I'll meet this person. But it's like, this person isn't the person in the TV show. But he is still a hot person. But like, nobody knows the person in real life. That's like people going absolutely crazy over Hudson and Connor. And being obsessive and saying like, oh, you can't date so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. In like their private life, it's like, dude, you don't actually know these people. They're actors who play these characters. Like, chill the fuck out. The parasocial is so wild because people are like, threatening them and like calling them homophobic things. And it's just wild. Yes, Milo, I said wild. And the kitten is now sitting on the chair in front of me. Yeah, just parasocialness is not great. Social media can be good, can be very bad also. What else was there in the media? What else has been going on? Milo, what else has been going on? Let me take a look at TMZ. Hold up, pause for a minute. I also got to get more wine. And we are fucking back, baby. Cheers, bitches. So I finished the Jacob's Creek Moscatos from my bestie Kaylee. Now I am back to drinking the wine my mom and her sisters made, and they named it Three Sisters and a Niece, and I'm that niece. Because they made it all a bunch, and then we all like split the bill, and yeah. I like my wine cold, so I threw in some ice cubes, of course. Dang-a-lang-a-lang. Totally forgot one of the things happening in the media. Spencer fucking Pratt. Spencer Pratt. Okay, if you don't know who he is, if he was original, he's the OG villain of The Hills. but honestly, the OG villain just in general of any reality TV show. But when you find out, he also wrote a book, everything was basically fake. And the producers always told, like, him and Heidi to be extra, cause a fight. If you cause a fight, you get an extra $200,000. You get an extra $1 on this episode. Cause more drama. So that's what he did. So everybody still thought that was so real until later on, he came out and was like, no, it was like totally fake. Because at the end of the hills, they pull back like whatever fake screen and show all the production behind it to be like, oh my God, it was actually scripted. Or was it? Dun, dun, dun. But like, no reality TV show is really scripted. The producers just like push you to do things. They're like, you should go talk to X, Y, and Z. You know what? Maybe bring up that topic. Tell us how you feel. Like if you're on Love Island, they will tell you, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about this interaction? What do you think about them? What do you think about them? What if they took your man? What if they took your girl? Like that's what they do on those shows. So they're not really scripted. The producers just kind of persuade you to do things to make the show better. Because who was it they were hating on? Other than Spencer that I just brought up. Who are they talking about? I forget what show I was watching. Shit. Anyway, Spencer Pratt's running for mayor of LA. And he's a registered Democrat, but it's a non-partisan, fucking whatever. It's a basically left or right race. You're like the middleman, basically. You don't say, I represent the Republican, I represent the Democrat, or the DSA. Apparently there's DSAs that aren't really Democrat, but they say they are, and from what he had said, they like hide behind the Democrat name, but they're more like socialists. They're the Democrat Socialists of America. That's what it stands for. Something new that I learned. Anyways, if you haven't been to LA in like the past 5 years, it has gone to absolute shit. There's homeless everywhere. This Karen Bass mayor chick, not even chick, old fucking lady, has ran this city into the fucking ground. There's like on Hollywood Boulevard, normally like where the Walk of Fame is and everything, where you'd want to walk, there's just homeless people everywhere. People are shooting up, doing drugs. Apparently on Skid Row now, oh my God, my cat Romeo and the kitten Tiger just bop noses. They're so freaking cute. Guess on Skid Row, they're like torturing animals and like ODing animals, the people that live on Skid Row. And Skid Row is now like 40, 50 blocks instead of what it originally was. But these people live on the streets. Now there's like encampments, yes, in some places. There's always going to be a little bit of homeless, but like apparently it's excessive. It's like right outside the people's schools, like in front of their school, basically. People can't even like walk their children, walk their dogs, anything like that, because there's homeless people everywhere. People are butt ass naked taking shits in parks, on the side of the street, everything. When I went to LA, I think it was like 5 years ago, it was still beautiful. Yes, there was homeless. I never went to the down Skid Row in my vehicle, but even just going under the underpass, there was people living in like kids' playhouses, which I've never seen before. Even in Regina, I haven't seen people do that. They probably do, but I haven't gone that deep into those areas. But it was freaking wild seeing that. But it's like 10 times worse now. Everywhere is an absolute shit show. Like nobody wants to be there anymore. Everybody's leaving. And he's mainly running because the Palisades where he was living burned down to the ground because Karen Bass basically emptied all the water reservoirs and the planes couldn't even take water from there. They had to like travel 20 minutes somewhere else to go get water to dump it on the area where the houses are. Just a shit show. So Palisades burned down to the ground. So Spencer is raging. He doesn't want Karen Bass, or basura, as he says. Apparently that means trash. He calls her Karen Trash, basically. So he's trying to run for mayor, and honestly, I think he might win. I hope he does, because also not Ramen, whatever his fucking councilwoman Ramen's her last name. There was a mayoral debate, the LA one. I watched it. I think it was on, was it last week? On Friday, I think. Spencer crushed it. These two other people, well, Ramen was like all for Karen Bass, and then Bass was like, oh yeah, you should sign up to be mayor. So then Karen ended up backing Ramen, And it was like 2 hours before the closing time, before you could last sign up to run for mayor. And that's what they did. They brought her in to basically push Spencer out. But Spencer has been crushing it, first of all, on social media. And that's only the one part of the things, but like you also have to, people have to vote. So now I'm seeing all over social media, the people on their Instagram stories all over LA and just like showing that they're voting for Spencer and like throwing it in the mail. And all the PR videos and ad campaigns are just, I mean, hilarious, but also like amazing. But some stuff is sad because you see like how people are, and like they show Heidi and Spencer and their kids and how they feel about like going back to their home, and their home is just rubble. That's it. Milo, you have to leave the kitty alone, okay? Don't bug the kitty. Yeah, it is crazy, but also very entertaining. So if you haven't seen any of this, I honestly recommend you look up Spencer Pratt and see like all of his ads and like everything he posts, because he's already like shown so much fraud happening within the city, and he's not even mayor yet. But he plans to like bring in like the IRS to go through all their books and everything, and whoever the, what is it called? I don't even know what they're called. Whoever these people are who are like all up in the system are supposed to be dealing with all the money, they're like stealing it. They're, yeah. Right now I have a cat and dog staring at each other. But yeah, so he's bringing some important people in, and people are going to get arrested, to say the least. Personal life. Right now, I'm still exhausted with life. Now that I have Foster, I'm even more exhausted. And trying to, like, I have to build a fence, okay? And the area is 15 feet, but I also need a gate within that 15 feet. I honestly wish these fucking websites would show their prices, other than Home Depot and Rona and like Amazon. I need places that are like little small businesses to put what their price is. If you want to just buy it from them, then I would call and be like, yeah, I want this, this, and that. If I can't see your price, I'm not going to call you. I want to see it, then I'll call you to place it. Or have an add to cart button, then I would fucking place the order. Like, not everybody wants to even call somebody. I don't even want to have to call people when I do the fucking job here, my own job. I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to call people, but I have to. I would just rather, like, email, send letters, but I gotta call people. That's fucking life. But, like, I don't want to have to go to contact all these small businesses just to get quotes. All these damn quotes. Just put your fucking price on your site, then I would add to cart, or make my list, then call you, be like, I need this. Cool, sweet, awesome. Then I would do that. Also, I am so fucking pissed. I need patio slabs or concrete slabs or cement slabs or whatever. Or pavers, they can call them also. I found online, Rona had 18 by 18 ones, okay? Is it available in Saskatchewan? No. Online, I keep getting all the fucking ads for $4.29. $4.29 18 by 18 concrete slab would be amazing, because everywhere else is $10, $13, $14, $20. If I could get $4.29, I would fucking love that. I would order that shit up, boom, boom, bang, bang. I called Rona. I was like, do you guys have us in stock? They're like, oh, you got the wrong location. It's only in the east. I was like, what location did I call? They're like, oh no, we mean like in Toronto, like Ontario only has it. Saskatchewan doesn't. I'm like, awesome, thanks. That was fucking pointless phone call. I had to wait 10, 15 minutes to go through all these damn buttons to talk to somebody just to tell me that the product isn't available in Saskatchewan. Don't even show it on your website then, to this area, to this region, or put only available in Ontario. Don't just dark out the add to cart button. It doesn't say sold out. You just can't hit add to cart. It's just blacked out, or looks like a light gray kind of over it. Drive me fucking bonkers. Then I go to the Co-op Home Center, okay, to look at their 18 by 18 pavers, because I was going to place an order there. Take a look at them. Lift them, make sure I can lift them, because I'm going to be doing all the yard work. I go there. They don't have any in their stock when I went in. And I'm like, okay, can I still order it? Well, maybe. Call tomorrow. I never called today. my life. I was debating on just doing like pouring concrete. Then I looked up how much concrete I actually need to do 144 square feet, what I was planning on doing. Because I want to extend the cement kind of area, and then do a small little walkway along the deck, and then beside the other side of the deck by the steps. Because the dogs always run on the edge all the time. So right now my grass is basically mud because they ran there all the time. So look how many bags I'm going to need. It's like 520 bags. I'm like, are you shitting me? But then also you got to get the rebar or like the mesh stuff to go inside. So I'm like, okay, what else can I do? And then it's like crusher dust. But crusher dust like just moves around and it's pokey. Because I want to be able to put possibly a pool on there in the summertime. Like make my backyard my little paradise. I'm just sick of all this shit. But then I just thought today, I know somebody who transports stuff from the US to Canada. And I found this online company. It's called Wham Bam Fencing. They do above ground fencing. You can get it online from Wayfair, Amazon, Home Depot, and Rona. But you know what? Only in Canada, you can only get the 4 feet tall shit. I'm 5'3". I could step over that shit. Maybe get fucking poked in the hoo-ha stepping over it. But I can't get that because this fence has to be at least 5-6 feet tall so my dogs don't fucking jump it, or somebody doesn't step over it into my yard, grab up my dogs or whatever's in my backyard and take off with them. But online, the Wham Bam thing, only in the US, they have 5 and 6 foot no dig fences. That's why I'm like, I want to do vinyl because it's easier to just pound that post in and just fucking pop, 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 pop. Because I've done it with my dad with the vinyl fencing, helped him with the fencing in their yard. So I'm like, okay, but vinyl fencing is so expensive too. Then I looked at metal fencing until I realized you have to pour concrete to do metal fencing to keep it sturdy. I'm like, fuck sakes. I don't want that either. Just not having a good time trying to do these renovations. I just keep looking at stuff and the pricing and everything. It's like, okay, if I do concrete slabs, it's going to be $700 to $900, maybe $1,000. Then I got to do the fencing. That's going to be around the same fucking amount also. But then I still have to repaint the carport. That's white. I might do it white. I might change it to black. So I got to repaint my deck or stain my deck. I'm going to do that black because I like the black that I did on my garden fence. And I still have to paint my other shed. That's white. I'll probably paint it white again. But like, fuck. I still have to buy my dog Charlie a ramp or make a ramp. Oh my god. Alright, after some chaos, I finally was able to take screenshots of the emails on my current phone and airdrop them to my other phone because it just won't charge. So I'm going to read them that way and describe the photos that way. And yeah, this shall be an interesting time. Alright, here we go. Let me find the beginning. Okay. This is what she says. And we're just going to call her H. That's just the first letter of her name. Okay. Hi, Serena. I don't know whether you're still active on social media, but I've been binge watching That Bitch podcast and I've not laughed so hard in such a long time. Thank you so much for the laughs. Your listener history about someone who sent a dick pic to her, or your listener's story about someone who sent a dick pic to her while he was squeezing his balls made me laugh so hard, especially when I heard that he was given a well-deserved knee to them for harassing her in the past. Well done to her. We all love a queen who delivers justice and long-term testicular trauma to men who deserve it. And she goes on, okay. It reminded me of the time that my bestie got sent an unsolicited dick pic and how she responded back to the man who sent it with the message, punch yourself in the balls. That was meant as a leave me alone or go away comment more than anything else. We couldn't believe it when he sent her back a video of him slowly pulling his boxers down and then punching himself in the balls. Then punching himself in the balls before then checking them out, slowly rolling them one by one within his fingers. Now there's lots of exclamation points and laughing faces. I've seriously never laughed so hard. We both had to rewatch it several times to make sure that we were not seeing things that we were not seeing things. I'm seriously not making it up when I say we've both not stopped laughing since we've seen the video. I love his, oh my balls, talk and him checking them out one by one. Well, you did this to yourself, sir. Where's the next part? Oh no, the other part didn't come through. Shit on a stick. Fuck. Okay, we're back. Found the other part. I was missing a screenshot, then found it. He followed up with another 2 videos afterwards too. In the last one, he makes sounds like a little girl who has just had her doll stolen after he hits his balls only once, but he hits them even harder. He said that he was proud of doing it to show women what happens when a man's testicles are hit so they can learn from it and use it to their advantage if they ever have to fight off a man. He also said that the majority of women could hit his testicles much harder than he did, and that it was a really good thing that they could. I actually find that absolutely hilarious. How thoughtful of him. How thoughtful of him. Mission accomplished. We both now know exactly how vulnerable and so sensitive a man's testicles are and won't hesitate to use, make to blah, blah, blah. Okay, start that again. Mission accomplished. We both now know exactly how vulnerable and sensitive a man's testicles are and won't hesitate to make use of it now that we've seen it. No wonder they tell us to always go for the balls in a self-defense situation against a man. I know why now after watching the videos that he sent. I guess not all heroes wear capes. Some of them demonstrate the vulnerability of their balls for our benefit as well. I found the whole thing quite an eye-opener. Am I the only one? The videos have to be seen to be believed, and I've watched all 3 as Google Drive links to this. Oh, she attached all 3 videos. Oh my god. I found the whole thing quite an eye-opener. Am I the only one? Oh yeah, I already said that part. I hope this might make an entertaining story for you to read as well as listen to. The last one as well as the sounds, the sounds he makes within, it's just has to be seen and heard. Okay. Now, put XOXO and then her name, and then put PS. We also took 9 screenshots from the first video and added captions at the base of each photo. I'm sharing all the screenshots in order that they were taken. I think they complement the video so well. Okay. The first one is a picture of the guy with his green boxers. White legs, very white legs, probably need a tan. And it's just a hard wiener under the boxers. Then she put, just what do we have hiding there? Her caption to the next one is, hello there. He's slowly lifting up his boxers to expose the shaft of the penis. Then, oh shit, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Testicles now in position. Oh no, I missed it. I got these fucking pictures on wrong sides. Okay. Right testicle check. He's holding, obviously, his right testicle in his hand, has his full penis exposed. Left testicle check. Checking the left one. With his hands also. Check complete. The ball survived intact. Showing his entire penis. And the other part shows testicles. Oh, there it is. Testicles now in position. Moment of testicular impact. So she sent the photo of him literally with his fist on top of his balls. Okay, so I guess I read it backwards. Same shit, though. You get the gist of it. Honestly, not a horrendous looking penis either. He's like a little bit of hair. Not like a woolly mammoth. And is he circumcised? No, uncircumcised. You can see the skin is there all rolly. And probably 4 to 5 inches, I would say. So average, below average. Not horrendous looking, at least. I'm trying to download my Google Gmail to be able to listen to the video, at least. Show everybody not have everybody listen to the email videos, not see it. Yeah, because you're not going to want to see that. trying to get the fucking thing to log in. Son of a bitch. Can't get it. Well, I'm gonna watch it, and I will give you reactions right after. Let me see here. So I started watching it, and like 5 seconds in, I'm like, nope, I gotta get this working on my other phone because the listeners need to listen and hear this shit. Oh my god. I've never seen a video like this before. It is literally exactly how she explained. He's laying there, hand, fist, everything, and fucking went, boom! He's like, oh, my balls! But don't worry, guys. You're gonna listen to it. You just won't see it because that would be nudity on YouTube. It can't have that. Cannot have that. The app's fucking loading and taking forever. Jesus Christ. Well, in the meantime, while this app downloads, if y'all know anybody or somebody listening and wants to come on next week's episode, it can be in person if you are living in Regina, or we can do a Zoom call, because I don't think Teams, I can do it on my phone. We'll figure out some sort of thing, or there's like a Google Chats or some shit. Yeah, we will make it work. And yeah, because I definitely need to answer the questions for that couple who are having a kid. I don't want to fully read the email because then that would just give away the entire thing for next week's episode. Yeah. What else in my personal life has fucking gone on? Trying to get my notes back. Ugh. I'm like dreading the episode I have to talk about the ex that fucked me over, but the cajillionth time. Ugh. Because I know it's going to be shitty as fuck. Oh my god, my dog just farted sitting in the hallway. Jesus Christ. Christ on a cracker. Yeah. Why is this Gmail taking a bajillion years to load? Oh my god, what a shit show. I finally got it to work. Okay. I was able to download the video, or my email to be able to get the video. Just listen.
Oh, my balls. Oh, 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 my balls. Oh, 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 my balls. Oh, God. Oh.
So that was 31 seconds long. Oh my... What? Hold on, I have to pause. It's 47 seconds long. He has an elastic band around his balls. Bro, what? And now I understand what she means by the little whimpering sounds. Whoops. Fucking...
My balls.
They're like... They're turning purple. Probably because he has an elastic band around them. Jesus. Yikes. Next one.
Just one more hit to my balls.
Alright.
Just one more hit to my balls.
Let's listen to that again.
Just one more hit to my balls.
Pretty sure he's laying on the floor. Yeah, that was it. There's the 3 videos. The balls. Hits 2. Just one more hit. That's what they're fucking called. Yeah. Huh. What do we have hiding there? Well, hello there. There it is. Testicles. Now in position. Moment of testicular impact. Effect of impact. Note testicular separation. Right testicle check. Left testicle check. Check complete. The ball survived intact. why are people so, like, I guess weird, but like, ballsy to send strangers stuff like that, or people stuff like that? If you are not hooking up with the person, do not send that shit. If you're not flirtatious both ways, don't send that stuff. I'm just glad that one fucking person that kept sending me shit on Instagram stopped. It was like, I think he was a black guy who had a big black dick and was always sending me fucking nasty ass videos. And that one guy who like said he was going to report me to the police because I said that he had put a watch on his dick and then was like jerking off and then jerked off into the camera. I was like, I'm gonna sue you because blah 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 blah. So I just removed it, but like I didn't even say who it was. I think I just said he was like, the cat just jumped in the camera. Was like, I don't know if he was in White City or Emerald Park or some shit. I don't even know who it was. I don't even remember the person's name at this point anymore. Yeah, crazy ass, wild shit. People are weird. Stop sending unsolicited dick pics and videos. Because at this point, we're just going to start screenshotting them and sending them right back and giving you a grade from like 1 to 10. 1 being your balls and dick are absolutely disgusting. 10 being, pretty good, pretty good. 5 being, well, you're average. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Well, we're making good timing. It is 8:45. I have to go and rake up a bunch of thatch that I used my dethatcher today actually yesterday, and on my lunch break today, in the front yard and then in the backyard. So soon I'm gonna overseed and water the fuck out of it and have beautiful grass again. But my neighbor is letting me put some of the grass stuff in their green bin because our green bin pickup is tomorrow, and my bin is already overflowing with leaves, grass, and all the above shit. Oh my God. Sorry, I probably made you all yawn because I yawn. One more sip of wine. Cheers, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. My little bit of a chaos kind of shit going on. Yeah. So next week, I'm going to hopefully have a guest to talk about pregnancy and things you can do, intimacy and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, if I can find somebody. If it's not next week, it'll be the week after. But I do have to start getting into my personal life and those stories from the past 2 years. Yeah. And my neighbor was like, hey, give me a shout out in your last episode. I was like, yes, I did. See, we fucked and we're still good. Even though it was like a roller coaster of whatever happened, we're still like homies. It'd also be really, really awkward if we were not good with each other because we're literally neighbors across the street and have mutual friends, considering his good friend is my little sister's good friend. Like, little sister's baby daddy's good friend. That's what I meant. Yes. So, hope you guys all have a fantastic fucking Tuesday and have a great rest of your week and weekend. If you want to give me topics to discuss, just shoot an email. I'll put my email for the podcast below in the description. I'll also put some discount codes for Bear and Bee Laser, my brand ambassador code for SoundCloud. I haven't bought anything in a while, but their stuff is still so freaking good. I have so many fucking towels. It's the best shit ever. You can put water on it, it'll soak in, but you can have sand on it, and you can just shake it off, and the sand will not stick. And if you're just on the beach hanging out on a big-ass towel, sand all over, just shake it off. Sand will not stick. It is Turkish cotton. It's so fucking nice. And if anybody's listening to this and knows somebody who wants to sponsor the podcast or wants to come on the podcast, if you want to come on and be a guest, talk some wild shit, or just talk about fucking life or reality TV or pop culture, I'm here for it. We're going to get this shit flowing. It's going to be good. We are going to make this shit go viral, motherfuckers, because that's the plan. Because I'd rather have this as my job than my actual job, because who would not want to be their own boss and just get paid to podcast and talk shit and promote businesses? And yeah, I mean, shit, I would love to go travel on brand trips and all that shit, because life is expensive. And this motherfucker's in debt. My line of credit, credits, line 2 lines. Shit's, yeah. Not great, but that's fucking life. That's what happens when you do renovations and then other bills pop up and other shit. I'm still in fucking debt from when I did cheerleading 5 years ago. Like, god damn it. That's probably what started me in line of credit debt was cheerleading, which is fucking wild. Anyways, off of the fucking rant of debt. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. And we will talk to you next week because you can't... What the fuck was it again? I'll talk to you. Oh yeah, it was. I'll talk to you in a week because you never know what tea's about to be spilled next. Bye, bitches.
Unfiltered.